You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your fresh B&B comings and goings update. And today, what I want to focus on is the silent and shady exit that the CBS soap just pulled off with Taylor Hayes. Has Krista Allen been sidelined for sketchy reasons? I will say that some fan reaction to her ouster is quite angry, and why they think the soap backburnered her is kind of interesting in some regards and may hold some truth. We're going to dig into all of this for you, but if you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our B&B updates. Remember, the last time we saw Krista Allen was in August for 111, just one measly episode. Before that, it was July, and I think it was maybe one or two. She has been noticeably absent while Taylor Hayes' kids, Thomas and Steffy, have gone through major upheavals in their life with their mother not there to comfort or advise them. And I think that's why they brought her back for that one episode to talk to Steffy, to throw fans a bone. And I will say that one of the top comments I see here on my bold videos, and I read all your comments, I tell you guys I do, and I really do. And the comment over and over I see is, where is Taylor? People seem to really like the recast. Recasts aren't always easy. They don't always go smoothly. And Hunter Tylo had a huge fan base as Taylor. But Krista Allen has done a great job, I think. Honestly, she's one of my favorite recasts I've seen on Bald. But the soap has not used her very well at all. She's funny. She's so funny in real life. And she has these interesting mannerisms. She's beautiful. She's got this energy, and she has dynamic chemistry with Torsten Kay, who plays Ridge Forrester. And the main reason that I think that she's been sidelined is because she's the foil for Brooke Logan. And like it or not, whether you agree with me or not, it's pretty clear to me that the writing for B&B is very pro-Brooke, at least in recent years. She rarely takes a hard hit. And if she does, it only lasts a couple of episodes. There is a prevailing rumor that showrunner Brad Bell has this low-key crush on Kelly Lang, and that's why the writing is so flattering for her compared to like when his dad wrote the show and Brooke was more of a naughty bad girl who did suffer some hard knocks. And I think that's what makes a soap opera good. But when everything pretty much comes up roses all the time for one character, it's like, okay, where's the drama? You know, it's frustrating. So instead of using Taylor better, what they've done is sideline her. They could have paired her with Bill Spencer or Deacon Sharp if they weren't going to pair her with Ridge, which is fine with me. I'd be cool if she was banging Wyatt Spencer for a while, as long as she's around. Krista Allen is a top talent, and they really scored when they hired her for this recast. And then they dropped the ball, and then they tripped over it, and then they stumbled, and I think they drooled a little bit on the ball, and then they kicked it 20 more feet away. This just sucks. And that's in my humble opinion, but it does. Instead of Taylor, we have them adding a chick for RJ Forrester, who has been forced on us for months before they finally found a storyline other than him constantly losing his shirt. The storyline is of moderate interest, him designing with with Ridge and Eric. That's fine, but they hired a love interest for him when they never hired one for Thomas, and they have just ousted Taylor. Did you notice the very sly reveal and the way that they told us that we're not getting Taylor Hayes back anytime soon? That was Thursday. Steffi mentioned to Liam that her mom is meeting her in Europe. So that leads me to believe that the entire time that Jackie Woods is out on maternity leave as Steffy Forrester that Krista is also going to be off the canvas. Even worse than that, we can't assume that Taylor is even going to come back with Steffy. They can always keep Taylor off screen with the excuse of her doing charity work or being at a medical conference. That's how they explained her last absence when they brought her back for one whole episode to discuss Steffy leaving Finn over her fear of Sheila. Then that's it, mom gone again. Taylor should be front and center with this. Sheila is someone who's done terrible things to Taylor. Remember when Sheila shot and supposedly killed Taylor back in the day, and she was gone, I think, a couple of years? I'm trying to remember. And it turned out that Prince Omar saved her life, and then they brought her back. Even more disturbing about this is that Krista Allen is pursuing new projects. You look at her IMDb and she's got a new film project in pre-production. She's lining up work for after the SAG-AFTRA strike is over. And that is a red flag to me that she has probably been released from contract and dropped back to recurring, if not written out entirely at Bold. At the same time that he's sidelining Krista Allen, Brad Bell has written scenes for his son, Oliver Bell. Those debut on September 14th. His son was last on the show back in 2017 when he was much younger. They've given his character the name Gingy, which I guess is some sort of remark about his red hair, although I really don't like the slur ginger, gingivitis, any of that about redheads, because I grew up as a ginger myself. I find it a bit pejorative, but maybe it's a family nickname for the kid because his dad, Brad's got red hair too. And then they also hired a contract actress, Lisa Yamada, to play RJ's love interest, Luna. So did they exit Krista to pay for this gal pal of RJ's? I don't mind them hiring another actress. I just mind them pushing to the back burner an existing actress who's extremely talented and that has so much potential. Okay, some other quick B&B casting news. There are some models on September 12th. I don't know if they're being fitted by Ridge or Eric in their ongoing fashion battle. So I've got some fan comments that I want to share with you about this unwelcome Krista Allen update. But if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Bold updates. Click a like if you're also concerned about this Taylor Hayes development. And definitely drop your comments on what you think. So I just want to read you a few fan reactions about her going MIA. Many people are worried that they've moved her to recurring or have fired her completely while trying to appease fans with these off-screen mentions. Many fans have been pushing hashtag bring back Krista and hashtag bring back Taylor on Twitter. And here's a few comments that I agree with and I appreciated. One said, "We want Taylor. We want Krista. Why is your beautiful, talented, popular, Emmy-nominated actress not on screen? Why sideline her? Dr. Taylor Hayes is such a vital, integral character on the show." Another said, "She made Taylor her own, but still embraced the OG spirit of the character. Krista is easily one of my favorite recasts ever on Bold and the Beautiful, and the show is less without her. There's a huge hole where Taylor is supposed to be, and it's obvious, and it's sad for the viewers and the show." And then another said, "I think Belle didn't believe she would outshine you-know-who. And when Krista came and not only outshined, but had better chemistry with Torsten and also got that Emmy nomination, it was too much." So there's some people who also see an agenda behind this. Then, "I can't believe they planned these two stories for Thomas and Steffy with no Taylor presence. It's really lessened both stories by not giving either character a real outlet for their POV. Putting RJ where he doesn't belong and nonstop Liam instead." So that's kind of interesting. So, and then another, "Why is your beautiful, talented, Emmy-nominated actress not on screen? Y'all are missing so much in Thomas and Steffy's stories that should involve their mother." I agree with all of this. I'm interested to see what your comments are because it looks like Taylor is gone at least for the duration of Steffy's maternity leave or Jackie's maternity leave where they've written out Steffy. And who knows? Maybe indefinitely. Maybe you guys should be emailing the show and tweeting them and letting them know if you are not happy about this at all. That's what I'm going to be doing because I'm not happy about it either. Thank you so much for listening. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.